Welcome to Farm Food Cooking, where we cook food from small family farms using professional techniques. Today's ingredient, grass-fed beef. The technique that we're going to learn today is how to cook a steakhouse steak right in your very home. The steaks that we're going to prepare today are your two most common restaurant steaks, the ribeye steak and the New York sirloin. This ribeye is grass-fed, grain-finished. This ribeye is grass-fed, grass-finished. And these are really two perfect examples of both meats. If you look at the grass-fed, grass-finished, you see the difference in the fat color. This is almost more yellow. It has like a buttery color to it, where this would be considered more white. Just 60 days off of pasture and on grain completely changes the complexity of the fat and the meat. What we're going to do now is we're going to season the meat. We're going to season it with kosher salt and butcher grind pepper. The trick of making a true steakhouse steak is to rub the steak down with butter as opposed to fat. And this is a French way in which to cook steak. And if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense because butter comes from the animal that we're cooking. The pans are blazing. I really need to control the temperature. I'm going to cook both grass-fed, grass-finished steaks in one pan. In this pan, we're going to put the grass-fed, grain-finished steak. Here's what we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to give it a nice crust, or what's called in the barbecue business, a bark. Food needs texture, and texture is what gives us flavor. So that's why we want to make sure that the outside is really, really crispy and very, very crunchy. With the grass-fed, grass-finished, I want to give it that kind of color. Beautiful kind of crusty bark that you see on there. I need to lower the temperature, and I'm going to do something we do in the restaurant business, is just cover it and really slowly cook it. And it takes this grass-fed, grain-finished ribeye, and we're going to let it sit. And I think this is also done. And I'm going to pull it off. Just touch them very lightly, and if you see the way it's bouncing back up, kind of like a tire that needs just a little bit of air. I call it the tire test. Well done, the tire needs no air. Medium, the tire needs a touch of air. Medium rare, the tire needs air. And rare, you can't ride on it. We're going to let this steak sit and come up to temperature. So we're going to cut one open. See where we are there. You see what I'm talking about? You got nice rare. You still have that beautiful bark. Well, let's try the ribeye. I'm going to cut it after it's sat a little while. What do we have? We have a beautiful medium rare steak. So this is the old-fashioned meat like in the 30s. It's the New York strip, grass-fed, grass-finished. Let's cut this one open and see what that looks like. And again, we have that beautiful color. Steak should be shared family style. It should be passed around with salad, with kale, with sauteed broccoli rabe. You know, here I'm serving it with a beautiful heirloom tomato, local onion salad. And what's better for steak with all of this juicy liquid than some great crusty country bread from my friends at All Washers Bakery. When cooking grass-fed, grass-finished meat, brown it, char it, and then slowly simmer it. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef, you really need to eat it medium rare. Wow, that is really flavorful. So thanks for watching Farm Food Cooking. Remember, always support your local family farms, shop at your farmer's market, and You are what you eat.